The Clippers are looking really freaking good right now, dude.
You lying?
I'm not lying. I swear to God, I'm not lying, dude. Like, I can't believe I'm going to utter this sentence. But the Clippers right now are looking like the third best team in the West. Yeah. My lips just said that, dude. It's the Thunder, then the Lakers, and possibly the Clippers or the Rockets. I can't believe... Yeah, I just lost taste in my lips. Yep, it's gone. Yep, can't even taste my own regret. If you said the Clippers are the best team in the West, you might contract COVID, dude. But screw my taste, dude. Screw that. The Clippers are good. Like in the past 6 games, the Clippers have had 6 quality wins. You know, they beat the Pelicans. If the Pelicans. You know, you got to beat the easy teams. But they've also beaten teams like the Mavericks twice. They've also beaten the San Antonio Spurs, the Rockets recently, even though the Rockets were a bit man down, and they also beat the Magic. And on top of that, the most important thing though is that the Clippers are now 12-3 in their past 15 games. 12-3.
Flashback.
Right now, if the season were to end, they would play the Clippers in the first round, and the Rockets would have home court advantage. I'm taking the Rockets. I'll give it Rockets and 6 in that one.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
I need to apologize to Clippers fans and the Clipper Nation. Is there even a nation there? I think there is probably a nation or something. Clipper abode. I underestimated y'all. I have a tendency to underestimate. No excuses. I don't know. I don't know what's gotten into me, dude. My temperature's fine. I still pray to Arvydas Sabonis every night before I eat. That's an L on me. Because right now, the Clippers are looking like the hottest team right now in the NBA. At the best moment, right before the playoffs start. They're looking like a team that's going to translate their current surge onto the playoffs. I can't think of another team is the Pacers. The Pacers are doing that right now. But the Clippers right now, they look stacked. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. I'm going to talk about the Clippers. I'm going to beg for repentance. I need to do this. The Clippers right now, they've caught my attention. Even though my attention ain't shit. So here's a stat that I just recently found out about the Clippers that really blew my mind. In the past 15 games, they have the best net rating defense, the number 1, and the second best net rating offense in the entire league. Not just the West, the entire league, dude. Not only are they winning, like those past 6-game winning streak that I just recently stated, the only game that they won by 10 points or less was against the Magic. Everybody else is getting these quality ass whoopings by the Clippers. Obviously, a big culprit to all of this is just Kawhi. Kawhi's back, dude. He's back. He even recently played back-to-back games for the first time since Joel Embiid retired, dude. This is a guy who obviously is one of the greatest players of his generation, also considered one of the top 75 players of all time, according to NBA peers. But he hasn't been healthy as of late, and now look at him. He's just thriving recently. I mean, looking at his stats, the last 10 games, he's averaged 26 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals per game, of shooting splits of 57, 52, and 92, contributing to a 9-1 record for the Los Angeles Clippers in the past 10 games. These are prime-time MVP Kawhi numbers. He's honestly looking like Kawhi of old. This is a Kawhi, the MVP type caliber Kawhi. Fun guy. I'm a fun guy. That's Kawhi right now, dude. And also with that, the Clippers also have a deep team. They have a deep team. They have a great coach in Tyrone Lou. And it's catching the attention of the national media.
Ty Lue and Kawhi Leonard. I don't think you can discount that. Home games, I understand we're talking about role players a lot. Road games, you're talking about the coaches and you're talking about the best players. The Los Angeles Clippers, as a quote-unquote surprise, dangerous team, can go into every single series saying they have the best player and the best coach.
But I want to talk about a guy who is not getting enough limelight this year. A guy who actually was considered to be an all-star for the West. And that's Ivica Zubac. Zubac. I feel like I'm saying his name wrong. Zubac. Here's a stat that I have for Zubac that might blow your mind. In the past 22 games, the Clippers have gone 16-6, right? Which is it's a good record. But Zubac himself has averaged 20.2 points, 12.7 rebounds, 3.7 offensive boards, 3.2 assists, and 1 block per game in the past 22 games. And during that time, again, quality wins. The Clippers are beating teams like the Rockets, the Cavaliers, the Grizzlies, the Knicks. So not only is Zubac balling out, but he is contributing to winning basketball for the Clippers, which I'm just like, Jesus Christ. And Zubac's 28 years old, dude. I'm just like, he's having a career year at age 28, which is very commendable. I'm happy for him. I was like, that's like, you really have career years at age 28, 29. That's like having hot girl summer at age 60. Like, you're not gonna like, you're congrats, but you should have had a couple years ago. But one thing that I want to point out about him is that the Clippers, with him on the court, they are dangerous. They are outscoring opponents by 9.1 points per 100 possessions. When Zubac is off the court, they are being outscored by 2.8 points. There's a huge difference. Like, Zubac right now is like the key culprit for the Clippers' success. Besides, obviously, guys like Kawhi, fun guy, and also, James Harden and Norman Powell, who I'll get to in a bit. And then, like I said, you also have guys like Harden and Powell. But Norman Powell, this is a guy who's been around the league a bit, but he's having a career year at age 31. The Clippers right now are filled with 62-year-old MILFs who are having hot girl summers at the very late stage of their career. Commendable. We are very body appreciative here at the Dirty Bucket. Like, Tyrone Lou deserves a lot of credit. You don't see guys like Norman Powell averaging 22 points and having the best year of his career at age 32. Kudos to the Clippers and kudos to Tyrone Lou. And also, like, Norman Powell should definitely be in the most improved list. He's not really in it right now. When I'm just like, come on. Like, he has to be in it. Like, at least, I'm not saying he should be in the top 3, 4, but at least appear on the list. Like, I mean, honorable mention, Norman Powell, something like that, And like I said, James Harden, balling this year. But the Clippers obviously are filled with veterans. Chris Dunn, out of nowhere, balling. They got a team filled with veterans, guys who've been there, done that. Fun guy, been there, done that. James Harden, been there, kind of done that. Norman Powell, like Zubac, like these are guys who are playoff tested. And one thing I want to point out about this is just like their style of ball. They take quality shots better than anybody. I found a stat here where they are 7th in field goal percentage and 3-point percentage. All they do is take smart shots. They're not going to sit here and be more athletic than you. They're not going to sit here and try to like out-hustle you. It's all about taking quality shots within the system. And to me, that just stems to Tyrone Lou. I think Tyrone Lou, he has to be in the Coach of the Year. Again, like Norman Powell, like at least in the odds, due to the Clippers' experience. By Clippers' experience, I mean Kawhi. I would not be surprised if they make a deep playoff run. And, the Rockets are not that experienced, even though I'm cheering for the Rockets, dude. I want the Rockets because, they're young team, fun guy team. You'd be wise to choose the Clippers. You don't really bet against dudes like Kawhi. If Kawhi's showing you that he's still got it, and Kawhi's showing you that he's motivating and stuff like that, you can't bet against Kawhi. It's hard to do so. When you see teams like the Nuggets and the Grizzlies start tanking down, it gives an opportunity to teams like the Clippers where they can take advantage of it. And, it just seems like they look like the 3rd best team right now in the West. When the 3rd best team in the West is like what? The 4th best team in the entire league with the East sucking, or maybe 5th. But yeah, I don't know, man. This is a team where I'm just like, okay, we need to watch out about this team. I feel like there should be like a PSA. I feel like there needs to be a warning sent out to the entire league about the Clippers in the Western Conference right now. Who knows where they end up in the West? This is like freaking crazy. One game out, like you can be in the play-in or the 3rd seed, So the Clippers, don't mess with them, dude. Don't mess with them. Team getting hot at the right moment with the right players. A lot of teams get hot at the right moment. The Pacers, right now, they're on a 6-game winning streak. The Bucks, they're also on a 6-game winning streak. But they don't have Kawhi Leonard, and Tyrone Lou. That's the way I see it, though. I don't know, man. If you disagree with anything I said, please let me know in the comment section. But if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Till the next video, peace, y'all.